Hello everyone, we're heading back to Dark Visions, this time the final fight against the Iron Giant. This is the best team that I've managed to come up with so far, so we'll give a run through and show you this. In testing, I have managed about 6.2 billion with this team. Lightning based, we have Sylvia up first. She is our provoker, 100% draw attacks, 100% evasion, and a bunch of spirit. And then her shift, pretty much the same deal. I did leave some killers on her, but we're not actually using her to deal damage, so killers don't matter, just the draw attacks, evasion, and spirit to lessen the damage that she takes. We have Dragon Knight Baron. So in the base, I did give him some spirit just in case the 5% magic cover from Alexander procs. And then in the shift, we have him set for LB focus. So we will have a sword in peril. So double hand sword build for him. $300 machine, 300 stone, 300 limit damage there. Next up is Knights. So gave them the Reflect Ring, and they have Ifrit who knows Protect so that we can buff the boss and not deal as much damage setting up. And that's all for their base form, really. In the shift, just LB focus, we do have a Great Sword in peril, and they're using their Great Sword. Did also give them Tyvus' Spirit in the shift form. So we have 300 machine, stone, and limit for them. Next up is Laura. So in the base, I did give her a bunch of LB fill just in case, and Tyvus' Spirit. And she is dual wield with a Trust. So she does have max crystals, 850 rate boost in the base. In the shift, double hand sword build. We have a sword in peril, and this sword does have some killers for us. So LB focus with the double hand sword. 300 machine, stone, and a limit for her. Next up, Storm Seeker Esther. So we have LB focus. $300 machine, stone, and limit for her there. And in the shift, just gave her a bunch of spirit overall. And she is full evasion as well in the shift, or 80 evasion. We'll use her accuracy down so that she'll be full evade. And Kaito. So base just has his katana. And shift is attacking killers. And he does have the Lone Swordsman card. We'll be using that on the kill turn instead of his limit as it deals more damage. So 300 machine and 300 stone for him. The LB damage won't actually matter. Alright, let's jump in with this. Alright, so Knights go first, and they're just going to protect themselves and hit the boss with that. Sylvie can go next. So we are going to Magic Mitigation with Vines. Compassionate Knight for Break Resist, and Resolve. Esther in the base, we're going to triple on her Bolting Impact to get the accuracy down on the boss, and also fill her limit. And Laura is going to shift and get her first stack done. Kaito is going to shift, and we're just going to further break the boss to reduce the damage we take, so we'll just triple. And we can just Deep Submersion 3 times. Try to get a couple of crystals over to Laura. And then for Baron, in the base, we'll just triple bolting. Again, just trying to generate a couple of crystals. Alright, so turn 2, we're going to get our chain cap out of the way. Laura's going to sit out, but she's going to go to the base with all her LB fill. So Kaito, we're going to do Shifted Limit Burst. Esther's going to do Base Limit Burst. This is going to help us set up for later as well. Knights, triple mirror. Sylvie's gonna shift and match the knights. Actually, we'll just have Sylvie do LB fill and match Baron with bolting. Alright, so we'll hit everybody but Laura. Laura should refill her limit, so that gets her second stack done.
You can't escape the lightning. You got that?
Alright, Laura's limit is refilled. So we're going to get her second stack done. Alright, so turn 3. Knights are going to shift and get their stack done. Baron can do the same. Sylvie is going to go to the base. So we're going to Elemental Vines, Magnus, and then we can just resolve again, it's fine. Laura's going to go to the base, and we'll just auto attack, which will fill because we're do wield. For Esther, we're going to shift. So we're going to Magnus for cover everything, Storm Guardian for the really big mitigation, and then we're just going to Quantum Storm on Kaito. I just need to waste that third cast. And Kaito goes to the base. And the only thing we need from him is Receding Tide just to get our Machine Killer on everybody. Alright, so turn 4. Knights are just going to Magnus to refill their limit. Baron, doesn't really matter. We can do everything in one turn or not. But we're just going to... I'll drag you to hell to refill his limit. We could multicast it next turn, but just going to make sure we don't guard and lose his stack. Esther pretty much has a free turn, so we can just auto attack and the shift is fine. Kaito can shift. So we'll deep, man a few words, and Crashing Wave. Before that, we'll have Laura do her break though. So Laura will shift and Magnus for the good defense break. And now Kaito can do his thing. And Sylvie is going to shift. So we'll Paladin's defense. Clever for Sword and Peril. And Lightning Magnus. Alright, so turn 5. Laura goes back to the base, and we Tyvus the Spirit. Knights also get to Tyvus the Spirit. Baron just boosts his limit with his cooldown. Esther goes to the base. So we need to Calm. We can Energizing and then True Storm. Sylvie only really needs to do our Stone Killer. So we'll crack Stone on Esther. We don't really need to cast anything else this turn. And Kaito kind of has a free turn. See, Laura should regen enough limit, so it should be fine, but we'll just do a single deep cast is fine. Alright, turn 6, we're going for the kill. So Sylvie's going to do Shifted Limit Burst, boost up everybody else fully. And we have Baron doing Shifted Limit, Knight's doing Shifted Limit, Laura's going to shift for a limit. Esther does base limit, and Kaito in the shifted form is going to do the card move. So we have to hit Baron first because he has a little bit of a long limit.
You can't escape the lightning. You got that?
So actually a new high. So 7.0 is better than the 6.2 from testing. Let's take a look at that damage. So we got 2.5 out of Esther, 1.7 from Baron, 1.1 from Knights. Laura actually rolled lower in this run. That was a higher score than the test, but that's fine. And Kaito hit that card move, does like double his limit or so from testing. So there we go. I actually got a new high score. I wasn't expecting that, but so far that's the best team I've come up with this. We're going to end this video here. Hope everybody enjoyed.